A school resource officer is getting some positive community attention for helping a homeless family with a hotel room. But he says it's just a short-term solution to a major problem across the state.
That's right, and as News Channel 5's Kyle Horan shows us, there's now an effort to help this child, and the SRO hopes it leads to helping more kids like him.
Right now they're just looking for help. We're all on their team. There's really not much that I can let out.
Imagine going through your school years knowing that when that bell rings, the home you have to go back to has 4 doors and sits on 4 wheels.
They're struggling, they're living in their car, and they're looking for people to help.
It's the new reality for one Stewartsboro Elementary School student, a young boy who asked the school for help.
How many other students are out there who are struggling with this same situation?
But the school resource officer at that school isn't having it.
This student had the courage to come to us and say, hey, I'm struggling. And when we heard that, we jumped on it, and everybody just did what they had to do their part.
Rutherford County Deputy Sam Trubee is one person who deserves credit here.
It's big for adults to come out and say, hey, I need help.
He heard about the plight of the boy and decided to put him and his grandmother up in a hotel room for one night.
To make sure the student's happy, to make sure that everybody's taken care of.
It was a temporary fix, but through donations, the pair are still at the hotel.
We're hoping to be able to guide and help and push even the community to step up. And I always say, if I can go out to eat 10 times a week, then I have the money to give to help somebody on something that they need.
I think it's great that everybody's trying to help. I just wish there was more people that could do that.
A group of women merely walking by heard the story.
For this policeman to help him, my heart goes out to him.
Helen Horner is a retired teacher of 40 years and points to the bigger nationwide problem.
We had a lot of kids who were living in their cars with their parents. You know, it was a shame. What else could they do? They couldn't go anywhere else. That's all they had.
An estimated 1.1% of all Tennessee students are homeless. That's about 11,000 kids overall.
Coming from a dad, it's heartbreaking.
Deputy Trubee asks, how can we let this happen?
I could only imagine how I would feel being in their situation.
Kyle Horan, News Channel 5.